what's up guys, it's ZD Gaming here, and today guys, I have for you a discussion video covering the Nintendo Direct that happened a couple days ago. But of course, I'm alone. I have two special guests with me. First, we have Chibi Manny
What's up?
and TexasManGaming.
Howdy, Nintendo fans. TexasManGaming here, and I'm so glad that ZG invited me to participate in this discussion.
Oh, I see how it is. So you're gonna outstage me like that, huh?
Links to
But I already
the
did an intro for you.
links to the YouTube channels will be in the description below. I'll have the Nintendo Direct on screen, but there will be no audio. If you guys missed the Nintendo Direct, I'll link that also in the description, so feel free to check that out. We'll be discussing the Nintendo Direct and going over each and every game if we have any opinions on it, so stick around.
Alright.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to hit play on the Direct on my screen. Are you watching the Direct, Texas and Manny?
Yep.
I'm playing a game.
Yeah, he's playing the
I'm
game.
playing
Okay.
Breath of the Wild, man.
Oh, man! Alright, let's go.
He's doing that shield surfing.
Oh, snap! Nintendo Direct.
I watched it yesterday, so I know pretty much
Okay.
more or less what's in there.
Uh,
What do you want to start with, man?
I'm going to see which is the first game they're actually going to showcase here, because it's
Ooh,
coming in a couple
treasure.
days. Let's see.
Treasure.
Oh my lord! Tell me. It's
It's not treasure.
It's Pikmin first.
it's Pikmin first.
Pikmin first.
Was it? Really?
SS Dolphin 2 Crash and Land on the Nintendo 3DS.
Oh man. I'm
Yeah,
actually pretty curious about how the mechanics are gonna be since it's a side scroller 2D now. It's like completely different from the original game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
And what I think is probably maybe just a filler for maybe they're going to develop Pikmin 4 for the Switch very soon. So
oh, I
maybe
hope
it's just
so.
a filler
Yeah.
for that.
To be honest, I always kind of considered you ever play Nintendo Land? You know it has that little Pikmin session. It's kind of like an adventure.
I've kind of always ignored Nintendo Land, to be honest.
It's not bad. Like the Pikmin is like the best part of Nintendo Land. It's like kind of like Pikmin 2.5, you could say.
I never got to play that, unfortunately.
I'll just say that I've never played a Pikmin game in my life, so I don't know what to make of this game. But from what I have seen in Pikmin, it doesn't look all too bad. And I mean I don't personally like Olimar from Smash, but I mean he looks good in his own game. I mean I might pick it up. There's no guarantee, but would you two consider picking this up if you for any reason?
I'm definitely picking it up. I'm a huge Pikmin fan. It's my favorite series.
I'm not much into Pikmin, so probably not.
Okay. It's coming out on July 28th, so you mean you got a little time to reconsider if you decide to do so.
Yeah, that's 1 week after Splatoon. I'll probably just be splatting in Turf War, so I won't have any time to be playing Pikmin.
Oh, good for you. I didn't switch on time.
Okay, so we gotta must have been oh, I guess this is the developer.
The developer of Pikmin 3?
Oh no, Ever Oasis.
Wait, what's it called? Pikmin
No.
World?
It's next is Ever Oasis. This is the
Okay, that's the next one. It's Hey Pikmin is the Pikmin game.
yeah, and there's a new amiibo coming out for it on the same day.
Oh yeah, it's probably gonna be bundled with the game.
There's a
like
good chance of
how
that.
they usually do. Yeah. It'll most likely be bundled with the game first, and then later it'll be released separately, like how they did with Yoshi and Wolf. Actually, I don't think they ever released Wolf Link separately, did they?
Yes,
They are
they
now.
did. They did for Breath of the Wild.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think they held together with Twilight Princess for a while, and then Breath of the Wild came out, and then they put it separate.
Which interesting that we talk about amiibos. They announced new Link amiibos for the anniversary Zelda. They're having Majora's Mask Link, Skyward Swords Link, and I believe the other one was another version of Twilight Princess Link.
I think so. I mean,
Yeah, I
we'll
think so.
know more about those. Cause I think they're showcasing those a little bit, like not too much farther into the direct.
That's at the end of this. I think this 3DS part.
All right. Okay. Now I think the next game is Nintendo Ever Oasis.
Yes.
Oh, I still want to get the game. It it has like Legend of Zelda style that I really kind of like about it. I
Yeah,
don't know. It's just it feels really natural.
I
I
think
just
I
like
saw a
it.
trailer last year for it, maybe at E3 or something, and it looked pretty interesting to me.
yeah. I'm looking at. I'm getting that kind of that Zelda Breath of the Wild vibe because you like it's not the same, but you can kind of see how it works. The fairies and lakes, and you got the dark aura kind of representing Calamity Ganon in a sense, and
Yeah,
it makes sense almost. But I mean, honestly, I don't know too much about the series. I'll have to wait to see more about it before I can put any notes on it. To be honest with you.
yeah. I mean, this is an original game. There's not really a series
Yeah,
to it.
it's the first one of its kind.
Yeah, so I honestly want to see more about it before I can decide whether I'll be picking it up or not.
I'm
Yeah,
actually pretty excited about it.
it's
I
an
think it has a lot of potential.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
an
does.
action adventure RPG.
It's definitely interesting. I'll give it that much. Okay, I believe the
Okay.
next one is Nintendo Monster Hunter Stories.
Hey,
No,
get in there.
It's not.
it
It's what it
is it.
says. That's why I'm going off what it says. So,
Okay, yeah, it is. It
Which
is.
one?
Monster
Monster
Hunter
Hunter Story?
Stories is the next one.
Oh, I've been wanting that for a while. It took them long enough to finally release it over here.
Yeah.
It's unlike all the other Monster Hunters. This is gonna be Japanese turn-based RPG.
Now,
And
I never played Monster Hunter before. I'm assuming you have experience with Monster Hunter, Manny.
yeah, not much because I mostly just play it for the multiplayer. I don't actually play it because I'm a fan or anything.
Well, since you have most experience, I guarantee out of all three of us, can you give us your take on the game as far as what how do you feel the graphics and stuff? What you'd like about it?
Well, it's definitely a completely new art style. It's nothing like the original art style. So it's they're trying to appeal to all ages, not just to the usual genre, usual age range, which is hard because Monster Hunter is for hardcore gamers.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's not something that casual gamers could get into. Like, there's no way. But this one
Hmm.
is they're trying to appeal for everyone so that everyone can pick it up and enjoy it. And the fact that it's an entirely new, different experience because Japanese are turn-based RPG, it means it's like they could actually, if it does well, which apparently it has, since they were finally able to bring it over here, then they might end up making this like an entirely spin-off series, and it's pretty interesting to see how they found different new uses for the entire Monster Hunter series. Like now you can befriend monsters and like you can do so much more that you can't do in the original game. So it's like you get to explore different angles of the game that you can't do in the actual hunting games.
Okay. Would you think Monster Hunter Stories, which is the name of the this new title, would you consider that to be a good starter for anyone who hasn't got into the series before?
Yeah, definitely. Like the game has a lot of charm and it definitely looks like it has a lot of potential. So for anyone who's never played the series, or never been interested, they pick this up and they're a huge fan of RPG, then they're likely to become a fan of the series. It's a huge chance.
That's cool.
What's your take on it, Texas?
I'm not much of a Monster Hunter player either, but it does look pretty cool. Art style looks pretty cool. So I'm glad to see that the kind of JRPG style is present in this game.
Now, I'm coming from basically Mario platformers. I don't play too many RPGs. I mean, I have played Paper Mario, which I guess you can call it RPG to an extent. But as far as Monster Hunter is concerned, I'm foreign to its title. But I mean, that's from what I can just see from this little trailer. It looks very interesting. I might consider picking it up. It looks fun. It might get me more into RPG style games, and we'll have to see. I want to see more. I've seen that a lot. I want to see more of the game, and that will really give me a turning point for if I'm really going to pick it up or not. But as of right now, there's a high chance I'll probably get it.
Hmm. I'm
I,
definitely gonna get it. I like the idea. I've never been able to finish a single Monster Hunter game, mostly because I always lose interest. I only play the multiplayer. But this definitely has my interest.
you think this might
And
be your
I
first time you've beat it?
yeah, I can see myself beating this game. My first Monster Hunter game I beat.
All right.
All right. Okay, the next one we have the showcasing is Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Specters.
Yeah.
Isn't uh, when they announced that, I was like, they already released two, as a matter of fact, Yokai Watch 2. So
Yes, they
it's
did. They
just
did last year.
so the fact that they're releasing another Yokai Watch 2, it's kind of similar to how Pokemon does whenever they release a special edition of the version
It's
they
kind.
already releases.
Yeah, it's kind of like the third version, like Emerald or Crystal or Yellow, something like that.
Yeah. I mean,
I could.
the only difference this one has is that it has an expanded storyline.
Yeah.
Would you say the Yokai Watch 2 kind of in this, especially not just this one, but all of them in general, is kind of taking a little bit of I wouldn't, I guess, feeding off what Pokemon has been doing, making multiple games even for the same thing? Would you feel as though they're kind of replicating that in their own way?
I can see that, but they do different things that are really unique to the series as a whole. Like this playing with the yokai as the yokai. It's kind of like mystery dungeon where you can play as the Pokemon.
Yeah.
So doing these little mini games really enhances the gameplay, I think, and yeah.
Okay. I've played the Yokai Watch the original demo and that's pretty much all I've ever played with Yokai Watch, and I enjoyed it. I wish I could have picked the game up. I've been able to yet, but I'm not I'm pop. Okay, I can't say I'm definitely, but the Yokai Watch 2, definitely I got my eye. I'll say that much. Just because I don't like too many different other games besides Mario and Pokemon, but Yokai Watch is kind of up there.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I do have both Yokai Watch 1 and the Yokai Watch 2 Bony Spirits, and they're definitely really good games.
Yeah, I have heard good things about Yokai Watch. I don't have any experience with the series. I've never actually played it, so I wouldn't know what to say about it. But I did watch a bit of a gameplay from the second one, and it definitely looks pretty entertaining, really good, and it's it has that Pokemon-ish look, but it's also has like very unique feel to it. So it's definitely a different experience. It's not like Pokemon.
Yep.
Okay. But there is there is a slight Pokemon-esque to it to a extent.
Well, I mean, at this point, any game that involves collecting monsters has a Pokemon-ish.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. You could even go as far as saying it has almost a Digimon-esque to it to an extent, because
Yeah.
Pokemon and Digimon are almost similar, but that's another discussion for another day. Let's put it that away.
Yeah.
Because we're not gonna get into that. 'Cause I have way too much opinion on that. Okay, the next one is NIS America Cold Depth Revolt.
Which one?
Cold Depth Revolt.
Cold Step Revolt. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that the indie game?
Yeah, it looks like a board game kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's available August 29th. Now, I don't. This might just me, but I'm getting a Monopoly vibe from this game. I'm getting a Monopoly vibe. Just looking at it, I'm getting a Monopoly vibe, and that might be silly, but that's what I'm getting from it. And I like Monopoly, but I'm not so sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I see the board game thing definitely could relate to Monopoly because it is a board game.
Board game
I see
and the
how
cards.
it's kind of different with the cards and everything. So I'm interested to see what kind of other features are in this game.
Yeah. What's your take on it, Manny?
I'm actually looking up the direct on my cell phone right now because I don't remember the card. Whoa, that is so cool.
I mean, it definitely looks interesting for what we do see of it.
Oh. No, sorry. I was talking about the game. I'm playing Breath of the Wild, and I just saw something I've never seen before, which is an actual rain cloud in the distance and rain and lightning falling now. It's really awesome.
Oh wow!
You always see new things in this game, so awesome. But anyway, yeah, back to the.
Yes, anyone who's watching, Manny is actually playing Breath of the Wild right now, and he's actually streaming this as we're recording this. So, you take that for what it's worth. I am assuming. I guess we'll link I'll link his Twitch also in the description with as well, so you can watch him play Breath of the Wild.
Hmm. What was the date they released? The 4
20.
4 7 12 4/12. There we go.
Yeah, it was 4/12/2017. That was the direct date.
But I actually haven't played that many board games and video games other than Mario Party.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
I also play this kind of sort of Mario Party style Sonic game.
Okay.
It wasn't Sonic Shuffle. I heard that one sucks, but I don't know. I've always wanted to try it.
Apparently not. Apparently doesn't suck as bad as Sonic Boom.
Well, that was Sonic Boom had potential. They kind of rushed it and they messed it up because of
Yeah.
that.
But I don't know. Just looking at the board. Looking at the board. I'm actually gonna put up the screen again. So actually, what I'm talking about. Just looking at the board, dude. It, looking at just at this regular screenshot, it does give you that Monopoly vibe, like I said. But I mean, it the card style that I'm seeing, it reminds me almost like Wizard 101. But if anyone's ever played that, it's kind of has the same idea with the card based, except that you don't have a board. It's a ring style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to me it kind of reminds me. It's like a mix of Monopoly with Magic, Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because the monsters and the enemies, the whole thing with the NPCs and everything, it kind of reminds me a lot of Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
So it has like that card style feeling to it.
So
I believe there used to be a PS1 game that was similar to this. What was the name? It was a game. It was a board game, and you had to fight using cards. So like this concept has been used before. It's probably not similar. It's probably just inspiration from that.
there's a good chance most games, at least that I noticed today, are inspiration of older games, but just revitalizing their own concept to an extent. Because like we touched on how like Pokemon and Digimon were related off another, and then we got Yokai Watch kind of taking a similar step to them now.
Hmm.
So I mean, it all comes full circle apparently in the gaming world these days.
Hmm.
All right.
So what's the next one in the list?
Next one is NIS America RPG Maker Festival. I guess is what FPS stands for.
Oh, RPG Maker. Oh shoot. Um, I actually bought RPG Maker, but I never played it.
Well, maybe you can get this and you play it again.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
So yeah, it looks like you can create your own RPGs, kind of style game. I think you have to get maybe a different game maybe to play them actually, but looks like it pulls characters from the Disgaea series, so that you be able to create your game using those characters.
Oh yeah, it says it has them in there. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's
I mean, they
that's
didn't show them off though, but
yeah. Um, I guess I'm going to refer back to what I said earlier about the RPG. I haven't played too many RPGs, and the fact that they're giving you a chance to make your own. I mean, I can see it working out. Since I mean, look at Super Mario Maker. It's still going really strong for what you're making your own Mario levels. I guess this is the RPG variant.
Hmm.
well, RPG Maker's been going on for a long time. It's been around since PS1.
Well, okay, I'll put it this way. It's the first time I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I am out of the loop as far as RPGs go. You can criticize me as much as you want, but I grew up with Mario. I'm sorry, RPGs were never really my thing.
I do believe there have been people who made RPG games using RPG Maker and have them on Steam, like a low price.
Hmm.
So I actually bought the RPG Maker for Steam. I just never used it. But this isn't the first one that comes to the 3DS. I believe there was one that came to the DS once, but never left Japan. So this would be the first one that actually comes out of Japan. I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have that kind of information on me either. So I mean, if anyone who watching knows that kind of information, please tell us in the comments. I mean, I'm kind of curious now.
Yeah, let us know.
Yep.
If anyone's watching, same for your stream. Anyone who's watching your stream who knows about that, please tell us.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay, now this is the next one. I mean, I know we're kind of going these kind of fast, but these 3DS games, they did. It's not that we don't have much to say on them. They just didn't show us much for us to have much of an opinion yet.
Yeah, they kind of sped run through pretty much all the games just so they can get to the big stuff like ARMS and Splatoon 2 and such.
Yeah. And actually, if we take a look at the next one, we got the next one from Nintendo is Miitopia.
Oh, I'm actually getting excited for that. I played Tomodachi Life, and that's kind of similar to that, except you get to do so much more now, action and stuff.
Yeah, it looks
So
like
cool.
it brings a lot of character to your Miis, just like in Tomodachi Life. And looks like you can recruit all your Miis that are in like your Mii Maker, give them special roles, and go out into the world and battle.
Well, you also get to see like comedy cutscenes and stuff, just like in Mitomo, not Mitomo,
Tomodachi
Life.
Life. Miitomo.
Okay, I'm trying to think. What was on the 3DS the 3DS variant that you were able to just it was free. I can't remember what it's called.
Find Me.
Yeah, Find Me. That I guess it is a sort of a sequel to it, and I liked Find Me, but I don't know why. But when I look at Miitopia, I can't take the game seriously for some reason. I just can't. I don't know why. In my initial reaction to seeing this when the direct was live, I swear to you, I busted out laughing at it. I'll be honest. It just I don't know why. I just can't take this game seriously for some reason. I guess maybe that's just the vibe it's supposed to give or something. What? But that's just the way I feel. I mean, it's definitely interesting. I mean, hopefully it's as good as Find Me. I'm just not trying to figure out why the Dark Lord wants a face. I mean, heck, you captured your freaking me and Find Me, and now we're taking a face. I mean, that's kind of a downgrade, honestly.
I don't think I've ever played Find Me.
Let's just put it this way: it's a downgrade from what I'm seeing in Miitopia.
On Street Pass, it is. I say it's on Street Pass. I mean, they kind of already made. There's Find Me, but there's Find Me 2 on Street Pass. So, and then the Find Me 2 just completely expands the world map and stuff, and really introduces, I think, a few more new enemies, maybe.
Yeah, and plus you have to have certain shards and stuff like that to be able to proceed further.
Yeah.
I know, because I've beaten Find Me and Find Me 2. So I guess they did Find Me. So okay, Find Me 2. We're doing this whole map idea. Now we're gonna bring Miitopia and expand that map idea even further. So I mean, I see. I see. This could, if it depending. I don't know how well the Find Me and Find Me 2 actually did overall. Like just for like the fans and all stuff. But if they Miitopia might do pretty well. Looking at it, we'll see.
I think it's gonna do good.
Because,
Tomodachi Life was a huge success. It got a lot of fans and a lot of people loved it, and me being one of them. And I can see this one going in the same direction.
you could even say the same thing about Miitomo to an extent too, having a similar fan base.
Well,
To an extent,
kind of, but yeah, not exactly, because Mitomo, when we first released, there wasn't anything you could do other than just answer questions and look at people's questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I never played Miitomo, so I haven't been able to do that. Know about that, but I mean, it's Miitomo isn't the same as Miitopia or Find Me in general,
No.
but it's in the same general area. I would see.
Of using me characters.
Yeah. It seems like Nintendo's really pushing the whole me character idea a lot more very recently, especially after the Wii U being a big implementer of that.
But I wonder if they're gonna. Oh well, they already have it on the Switch, kind of making your me on the profile. But I'm wondering to see if they might make a me game for the Switch, maybe sometime.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I won't be surprised they have one in development already.
Yeah. Okay. Now, the next one's up is Fire Emblem Echo Shadows of Valentia. I'm guaranteed I just butchered the name out, that name all the hell.
Valentia.
Valentia. I'm telling you, I don't know all these names.
Oh, Valencia.
Oh, okay, just cool.
Shadows of
Just butcher,
Valencia.
just roast me while you're at it. But it's a Fire Emblem game, and I mean, what do y'all's
It-
take on it?
it's actually kind of a what's it called? Um, re-release kind of, because it's a I can't think of the word. Remake. It's a remake of the second Fire Emblem game ever that came out in Japan, Fire Emblem Gaiden.
Yeah.
And I'm really interested to play. I haven't played any Fire Emblem games except for Heroes on the phone, but I'm excited for maybe this will be my first full-fledged Fire Emblem game.
Okay. What's your thoughts, Manny?
I'm actually pretty curious because the thing is, I like Fire Emblem, but the only reason why I tend to not actually get into the series is because I am bad at tactical RPGs. I learned that the hard way, and but this one has like a mix of tactical RPGs that everybody likes, and you also get to run around in like third person and encounter enemies just like any other RPG game. So it's a really interesting mix. I mean, they did that in the original one, but it never came out of Japan. So like, this would be the first time for everyone outside of Japan, and
Yeah.
also having it in 3D gives even new life to it, really. So it's an
Yeah.
entirely new experience for all Fire Emblem players, and I'm sure they're all going to enjoy it a lot too. And I'm actually considering picking it up too, just because of the third person adventuring around, because I really like that part.
All right. Now, me personally, and this probably won't call my any shock if you know who know me by any means. Before Smash Four, this is a different thing. I never even knew Fire Emblem was even a thing.
Really.
I never knew. Yes, I played Melee when I knew Marth was a thing. I didn't know where his game he was from. Same. I didn't know what Link and Zelda was from at that time either, or Ganondorf.
Just Mario.
I just knew Mario. I'm sorry, but I just knew Mario. But I have played the Fire Emblem characters in Smash 4. I mean, I know they're different in their games, but from playing them in Smash 4 and the way they act there, it kind of has me interested in playing the Fire Emblem series to understand the characters a bit more, especially Lucina, because Lucina is Bae. That's my opinion. Roast me if you want. That's my opinion. But
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I personally, I'm actually really interested in this Fire Emblem game. There's a pretty high chance I'll pick it up. I actually wanted to try to get in the Fire Emblem series. I've heard a lot about it. I've heard a lot of good things, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
does look really good.
And then what they announced here is that there is DLC. There's free DLC, and then there's DLC you can purchase, which
Apparently, also
always pretty interesting
Yeah, and apparently
to
it's
find out
season
what it
pass as
is.
well.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting. The first trailer they show is they showcase a season pass, which I guess that's just more reason for to entice people to actually want to get it. And I mean, hey, do what you got to do, I guess. All right, now the next one that we got to talk about, I guarantee Manny's gonna go all over. It's the
Man.
25th anniversary of Kirby.
Yes, I'm stumped in this dang puzzle. Thank you.
Okay, now this is Kirby. Manny, I know you're a big fan. I'm personally a big fan of Kirby. I'm not sure. Are you a big fan of Kirby?
I haven't played too many Kirby games, but the Kirby games are really cool, and I'm excited for anything Kirby.
Alright. Now, I guess
The thing-
Manny, you have the most experience. You want to go and share your thoughts on it?
The thing with Kirby is that it's just like Mario. It's mostly attacking where people always get like tingly the most when it comes to video games. What their favorite parts? It's the nostalgia. they're always hitting on nostalgia. So like when they do a good game that just bring back to all those childhood memories, you end up just loving it even more. So that's what Kirby does to you. And Kirby, they always like one of the things is the music. They're always reusing the same music, but remaking it into like a new version, and like that just adds more nostalgia, and you end up just getting even more into the game, and like it's really charming and appealing for everyone. So it doesn't matter who picks it up; they'll always have a good time playing Kirby, unless they're into like more hardcore games like Resident Evil and stuff. But like Kirby is just universal, really. And like I played this game, I've downloaded it and played it, and right now I the only disappointment I have of it is that I don't know if it has online multiplayer with friends. And so far, it's been the biggest question: can you play with friends?
Oh, Clash Deluxe.
Yeah,
Okay.
Derby Team Clash Deluxe, and because the other one had they announced the 20th anniversary there were gonna be more Kirby games, and like they just teased us with it pretty much. Clash Deluxe is the only thing that's come out, but they did say that they're developing a multiplayer game, and rumors has it might be just like kind of like Triforce Heroes sort of. So like, who knows at this point? For all we know, they might be still working on that canceled Kirby game that was announced for the GameCube that never came out,
Yeah.
and instead was turned into Dreamland 2 supposedly. But based on the footage they showed, it had like a really similar style to that canceled game. So it might be that they revived the project and they're bringing it to us now. They didn't confirm what console it's gonna be, so it could be for the Wii U or it could be for the 3DS.
Yeah. Or for,
And,
or for just for Switch in general.
I mean, yeah. Why did I say Wii U?
Well, I mean,
I meant
yeah,
to say
yeah.
Switch.
That's fine. 'Cause as much as people want to, like, as much some of us want, like they said, the Breath of the Wild is most likely the last game the Wii U would ever get.
Hey, I didn't switch on time, okay? So
Okay,
I'm
you're not the
playing
only
on
one
my
who
Wii
hasn't,
U.
hasn't switched there. Okay.
I'm still stuck on Wii U. Not my choice.
I mean, let's be honest. I think what was like last year was the year. I think the year of Sonic, I believe, or something like that.
Is it? Oh, yeah, that's right. They were saying that this would be like Kirby's big year or something like that.
It's like because it seems like every time, like, because we know like, you're the Luigi. We had like Super Luigi U. We had like, and then for your Pokemon, we got like Sun, like some got Sun and Moon, all like these other things. Like, so
Pokemon Go.
yeah, that's another one.
Okay, I'm rage quitting. I'm leaving this place.
But so from past years for specific games, they've kept Nintendo has upped the ante on that genre. So it's only to be known that the Kirby series will do the same. And just like Texas, I haven't personally haven't played too many Kirby games myself. I have played a couple, and for the ones I have played, I definitely enjoyed, and I'm definitely intrigued to see what Nintendo has in store for Kirby this year.
I'm actually pretty excited that they announced a new game for the anniversary because last time they did a Kirby anniversary, they just released a collector's edition with like Kirby games that are already, they're old games.
Yeah.
So we didn't really, and so far we haven't gotten an actual new Kirby game besides Robobot. It's been like spin-offs pretty much, not like actual platformers. You got Rainbow Course and what was the other one?
Triple Deluxe.
No, that was way old, way
Oh.
before. There was another one, I forget. Anyway, it'd be really interesting to finally see a new game for the coming out, and the fact that it's gonna be multiplayer co-op, it makes it more release. But at this point, it's still all speculation. So you haven't confirmed anything other than the fact that it's going to have multiplayer. But
Which
for
is
all we
good,
know,
which is cool.
yeah, it's really cool. But for all we know, it might not even have. I'm not sure if they mentioned that. I don't think I heard them saying that. So it might be cool. Which still, even with the release of the Switch, Nintendo is still struggling with the whole online thing, which is disappointing.
Yeah, they still haven't said anything about their online service. They said they were going to do a free trial sometime soon, which they should because Mario Kart's coming out and that uses online functionality. So they might announce something this month within the next few weeks.
Of course, whenever we get any more information about that, I guarantee we all of us are gonna have something to say about that, depending on how that goes.
Yeah.
But Texas Man, what is your thoughts on Kirby? Do you see Nintendo pulling something completely out of the blue for Kirby this year?
I don't think so. Nothing other than the games that they announced. The Clash game's already out. The Blowout Blast is coming, I think, this summer, and then they just have that new multiplayer game, which I think that's all they're gonna do. Maybe 25 years might be something huge, but I don't see anything else this year for Kirby.
Now, this is just my personal wish, and this might just be the Mario gamer inside of me. But honestly, I wouldn't be mad if they actually made a Kirby game that had an open world esque to it. Not like Breath of the Wild, but having a bit of more open world. But I know Kirby's in relation to Mario, like the platforming and stuff like that. But I mean, I just know why. It would just be interesting to see Kirby in just a different environment because we see Mario in these semi-open world locations and with platforming. So I'm seeing. I mean, Kirby could do the same. That's just that's my personal. That would just be like a dream come true if they did for Kirby. 'Cause, I mean,
It's the year of the open world for Nintendo.
I mean, let's be honest. They got Breath of the Wild. That's I mean,
yeah, and then there's Odyssey, Mario Odyssey, who has the same style more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Nintendo. If you're watching, hook us up with that open world Kirby. You do that. Took my money, Nintendo. Took my money that I ain't got. Okay, let's go ahead on the next one. It says what here is say hello to saying bye bye. So bye bye Box Boy.
Bye. Yeah, bye bye Box Boy.
Okay.
Now I really enjoyed the Box Boy series. I have all 3 games. I just downloaded this Bye Bye Box Boy yesterday, I think. And yeah, I'm excited to play. I haven't been able to play that one yet, but the other 2 installments are really cool, and it's a great puzzle game. And yeah, I recommend it to anyone who hasn't picked it up. The games are only $5 each, I think. So it's really affordable, and you get a really good puzzle game out of it.
I've never played a single Box Boy. Although I've been interested in getting one, because it seems really fun. And there seems to be quite a huge fandom for it, too. Considering they keep making a game. But they did say that is the final game of a trilogy, so they're pretty much confirming there won't be any more Box Boys up to this. And the title says this as well. Bye bye Box Boy.
Yeah.
Which, considering what the game is just a little box doing puzzles. They added so many cool features. I couldn't possibly think of what else they could possibly do with Box Boy at this point.
Hashtag Box Boy for Smash.
Oh no, please no.
It would be interesting to have Box Boy as this trophy. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least as assist trophy would be nice.
Now, I can't say I've played many puzzle games in my lifetime, unless you count Tetris, but that's a different thing. But Box Boy, I'm not one to condone against the old graphics and styles and stuff like that. But just to be honest with you, Box Boy just doesn't have that appeal to me. Not the graphics. It's just the style of gaming I get for it. I'm just not much of a puzzle gamer. But it does. I can see how it would have that appeal to puzzle gamers and anyone else just in general. But just for me personally, Box Boy just doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't fit for me. And I mean, I might be just hating on Box Boy. Maybe I just need to try it. But that's just my personal opinion on it.
I don't know. It has a charm. It definitely has a unique charm to it.
Yeah, it's got its own. It's got its own special charm, and that's probably why it's lasted as long as it has.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm definitely willing to give it a try.
I mean, it's on 3DS, and there's a demo I just look at it, and if I like it, maybe I'll pick it up. We'll see. I will
Yeah.
not get until I try it. I'll say that much.
I remember they once teased us putting when they promoted Kirby on Mitomo, they had this item where they had Kirby and QB together. So sometimes I wonder if there might be like some plans for like a future crossover or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely make a puzzle game type maybe for with Kirby and QB.
Yeah, because I can definitely see like they have Kirby Epic Yarn, so I can like see Kirby definitely fitting well in the Box Boy style.
Now, actually, speaking of Kirby, and we're on still on Box Boy, they have actually announced that there will be amiibos for Box Boy, being from the Kirby line, being Kirby, DDD, Meta Knight, and Waddle Dee.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
saying has amiibo support where you can turn Chibi into put those into those costumes of those amiibo. I don't know if it might work with a lot of other amiibo, but I guess it just used Kirby as
You know,
an example. But it could be used as a teaser, teasing a crossover between Kirby and QB.
I just remember why they're using Kirby. It's because Box Boy is developed by Hall Laboratory, the same people that do Kirby.
So yeah, crossover with that would be possible if they're
Yeah,
the same
Yeah.
developer.
I mean, this is all the amiibos they're showing for the game right now, but there's no telling if there could be no other ones like Mario amiibos, Zelda amiibos added to it. Who knows? This is all we know thus far, and there's a good chance they could have something else not shown just yet.
it likely has more amiibo compatibility. I mean,
There's a good.
Nintendo, at this point, there's so many amiibos. There's so much Nintendo can do with them at this point.
And actually, back to amiibos, we mentioned this a little bit earlier. The Legend of the Zelda amiibos were showcased.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I still don't have a single one.
Since we got like young Link with the Goron mask,
It's Majora's Mask. There's a Twilight Princess and the
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword.
Okay.
Yep.
See, not 100%. I don't know. I haven't only played 2 Zelda games in my life, so at least we have someone here who has knows Zelda. That's good. I've only played Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess, so
Oh man, you're missing out.
Skyward Sword was my first Zelda game ever, so I plan to get Breath of the Wild. Trust me, after those 2 games, I became a fan.
You're missing out.
Trust
You
me.
get all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me. I can't tell you how many times that people have gotten on my case for not even playing Zelda in the first place. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I just remember I have Wolf Link, so I guess I do have an amiibo of Zelda.
I only have Pixel Link.
I have no
Oh,
Link amiibos at this point, but.
Well, I
And I
mean,
think right now Link has the most amiibos. Like he has the most versions of himself.
yeah,
Well, actually, next to Splatoon, it's coming up a close second.
well, yeah, they
Yeah.
announced the new Splatoon amiibos too.
Actually, consider amiibos were actually on that. They also revealed the amiibos for Cloud, Corrin, and Bayonetta for Smash Brothers. Both both versions, female and male Corrin, as both versions of Bayonetta and Cloud as well.
Which is about time. I actually had giving up on those things.
I mean, we all knew they were in development. It was just dependent on how long it was going to take for them to actually make it.
Yeah, my only disappointment is we're not gonna be able to play as those characters in Mario Maker since they're not updating anymore.
I mean, since they're
Yeah.
but they may update it now since the amiibos are done though. It's
Yeah, they still might.
it's Nintendo.
Maybe, but I'm not sure if they're working on a Mario Maker anymore at this point.
Who knows? Who knows with Nintendo anymore? I'm trying to see. Is there any more amiibos? Nope. Okay.
Because
Those are the
It's
only
just-
amiibos except for the Splatoon at the way end.
Yeah.
And now after the amiibos, it starts the whole conversation on ARMS.
Okay.
oh,
So
man,
actually, we're gonna back this up.
I still wanted to play as Cloud on Mario Maker. It always bothered me that for some reason they didn't get the English voice actor for Cloud in Smash. They kept him Japanese.
What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna split this up into 2 parts since we're already at 44 minutes for the first half. So I don't want to put this video too long, so we're gonna split this direct discussion into 2 parts, and we're gonna do the second part immediately after this, but still.
Thunder.
So I want to thank everyone who has watched this first part. Make sure you have like and subscribe if you're new. Check out Chibi Manny and TexasManGaming. Links to their YouTube channels will be in the description below, along with Manny's Twitch. And stay tuned for part 2, which should be up on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So,
No, I lost my sword.
Oh man.
so I'll catch you guys in the next video. And say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.